So the whole ride home from the hospital, and even before we left the hospital, I was having shooting pains in my back, which a little while earlier they took my blood pressure and it was completely fine. And then I got home, and since they were still continuing, I took my blood pressure at home and it was 159/113. So I did start crying just because it's a scary feeling, and but Sam is helping me stay calm, and we will check it in just a little while. Hopefully things won't get worse or like they were before, but we'll keep you updated. Hey guys, it looks like I haven't moved from my last clip, but I promise I have. It is now 4:30 p.m. and my blood pressure is still pretty up there, and I tried to just like wait a few hours, eat, take some Tylenol, rest to see if that helped, and it didn't. And there really just comes to a point where you're just like, okay, I really don't feel good. I don't care if I get another IV. I don't care if I get more blood work. I just need to feel better. So when Sam gets back from picking up our groceries, he's gonna take me back to the hospital. Hopefully they will just end up giving me blood pressure medicine instead of putting me through the magnesium drip for so long like they did last time. I doubt that though, but I will definitely be making sure that I get blood pressure medicine before I leave the hospital this time.
We both felt like this patient would go home and hold off on antibiotics.
What am I getting?
MRI.
Labetalol.
Labetalol.
Well,
Still in good spirits.
don't lie.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's April 22nd. Last night at the ER, they admitted us, and the blood pressure drug that they tried to use to just get it down, and then if that worked, they would send us home with blood pressure medicine. It did not end up working, so the on-call doctor wanted me to be admitted for 24 hours for a magnesium drip, and then 24 hours to be watched. So the 24 hours of the magnesium drip are almost up. It's 1:31 and we have about 8.5 more hours to go, so we're just counting down the minutes. But yeah, I've got my IV in. It's been really very miserable. I cried in the ER. I cried when we got up here, when they told us about the whole 48-hour thing. I just felt this urge. I just needed to be home with my babies, and like, I can't even explain it to you. I just felt like itching out of my skin, like I just needed to get out of the hospital. But I do feel better today. God and Sam are the only people that could help me through this time, and they really have. Sam has kept me calm. God knew what he was doing when he gave Sam to me. And the magnesium, as you could probably tell, I can't even like keep eye contact really with even looking at the camera. I feel like my eyes are all over the place. It makes you very, very drowsy. And now they have actually taken away my bathroom privileges, so because they said I'm too drowsy and they don't want me to fall. So now I am going to have to pee in a bedpan whenever I have to go to the restroom. So really, I cannot wait to get this out of me and be moved to postpartum. And like I said, that's like 8.5 more hours, so about 10 o'clock they'll come in and take it out. So hopefully after that everything will go smoothly, and I'll just be able to take some they'll prescribe me some blood pressure medicine to take home or something. We did get to keep Lexi in our room, so she's sleeping on Sam. And yes, postpartum preeclampsia can happen a second time. This is my second pregnancy. It happened the first, and it has happened again. It happened a little bit later this time, but it was the same. When we got home, my blood pressure shot up, so I had to come back to the hospital. It just has not been fun. I'm just ready to leave, but we're hanging in there, and I will keep you all updated. This little one, and my baby boy coming to visit me, and Sam, of course, are such powerful things to help you get through going through these hard times. You need people, and you need family, and mine is amazing, and they get me through every hard time, especially times like this. I love you. Hey guys, so the hospital released us this morning, thankfully, but I think in my last clip I was telling you all about staying hooked up to magnesium for 24 hours and then them keeping an eye on me for 24 hours. Well, they did blood work, I don't even know what time, but they came in and did blood work and said that my magnesium was starting to get too high. It wasn't like where it was dangerous, but guys, I was so drowsy. My vision was blurry. They took away my bathroom privileges, so I had to like pee in a pan on the bed, which is so difficult because you're just trained not to pee in the bed. So to have to do that is miserable. Plus you're drugged feeling. You feel so high that you can't do anything. You can't support yourself or anything. And they actually told me that the nurse that was helping me was saying just how much I couldn't help myself. And so I don't know if that's why they did the blood work or what, but thankfully they did, because since it was high, they went ahead and stopped it around like 7 o'clock instead of 10. And maybe it was even sooner than that, but they stopped it. And so and then they just did the saline, and I almost immediately started feeling alert, awake, more like myself. And then eventually I could get up and walk around, go to the bathroom again, hold my baby, nurse, pump, whatever. I felt so good. And the medicine that they gave me, I don't know what it's called, but when I figure it out, I'll put it in the video. I guess it started working. They wanted to see if the medicine started working after the magnesium drip was off of me, and it did. So thankfully they let me go this morning, and guys, I can't even tell you, we like ran out of that hospital. We were so done being in that hospital. Gosh, having postpartum preeclampsia once is really, really horrible, but having it with your second pregnancy, when you're being told throughout your whole pregnancy that you know, seeing a specialist, seeing your OBGYN, that it's really rare, and they really don't expect it to happen again. Things are looking so good, and then it does happen, especially after delivery, and you feel so good, and then your blood pressure just spikes. It's really something that you can slip into depression about. Just being in the ER and them telling me that I'm going to be when they told me I would be readmitted, I started bawling and shaking, and uncontrollably, and Sam he just kind of grabbed onto me. He said, "Look at me, you can do this. We're gonna get through this. they caught it early this time, or we caught it early, and we're gonna get it. And then we're gonna be fine. And honestly, he's gotten me through this. He has been amazing. And just having that support of family is so important. It's so important for this, and just, it was so miserable, guys. So miserable. My arm would ache from the magnesium. I have bruises up and down my arms from just blood work and IVs and everything. So I'm just really happy to be home, and I am feeling good. I'm feeling, I think, like a normal pregnant person after they have a baby, or mom after they have a baby. Yeah, my back aches, cramps. My stomach is so weird to me now because, you know, it's not big. It's like getting flat. It's so weird. But it was nice just getting to come home today, shower, being clean, being home, and I'm so thankful for my family and just being home.